Hello guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome. I am Miss Karen. This is Freedom and Truth Tarot. And if you've been watching my channel, you may have heard me mention the dates of the 17th through the 23rd. It keeps coming up for me, so I wanted to do a reading on it, okay? As I started doing the reading, I felt like I would just click on the camera and make this a collective message, because it is falling in line with a lot of things that I have known about for quite some time. So, my intention with this reading is, this was the 17th and this was the 23rd, and the kind of overall energy, okay? And we'll start with the overall energy. We have time, okay, with the clock. And underneath that it's essentially the death card, okay? The coffin, the sarcophagus. We have Anubis standing here weighing the hearts of those that pass into the afterworld or otherworld, whatever you want to call it. He is the keeper of the underworld. He's also the, he's the one that weighs the person's heart, okay? With time here, there's an emphasis on the significance of time, and this is what I'm doing a reading on, which I don't normally do. So this just talks about, the owl is highlighted in this depiction as well, so there's a certain wisdom gained through time. So let's start over at the 17th, okay? We have birds. This is number 12. This represents chatter, gossip, social media. There could be something coming out on the 17th, okay? Then we have, for the 23rd, the park and the clouds. The park fell face down, okay, almost not wanting to be seen, a little bit hidden. Interestingly enough, this park card in the Lenormand talks about this being a card of, it just emphasizes public, something in public. The fountain in this card is reminiscent of Nuremberg. Okay, if you're familiar with the Nuremberg trials, okay, of the Nazis in Germany, I feel like there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. We see the six, which is clouds here. There's something being revealed, okay? It's like dark to light, there's an ascension here. We are going through a collective awakening. I feel like something is going to be disclosed, okay? This could even be tribunals. It is bringing us into the light, but it could cause a little bit of fear, okay? I also noticed the lightning bolt coming down on this tree, but this represents kind of the past with the Lenormand, okay? So we're going towards this enlightenment, this awareness, and I feel like now is the time. This is the end of something as we know it with the coffin. Okay? So yeah, there could be some major revelations coming out, guys. I've been feeling this. This could also be revelations of trials that may have even passed. We are watching a movie. If you're, watching the news, get off the news, listen to your intuition, look at everything. We have been lied to, okay? The whole world, not just a few people. Some people have been seeing this. Some people have been awake for a long time. Essentially, things that have been forced on us to steal levels and more levels of our freedoms, taking away, the humanity of us, right? And there is a faction in place. They are being removed. If you look at the people on TV and look at their old pictures, they are not the same people. You are not looking at the same people. You are literally watching a movie, okay? I could talk about this in so many different areas. If you're interested in that, leave me a comment below. Maybe I'll do more videos like this because it gets deep, dark down the rabbit hole. Lots of things are being exposed right now. All this unnatural weather going on is absolutely geoengineered. There is no such thing as climate change. COVID was a complete hoax. And we're being tested, okay? Our faith is being tested. Stand strong. If you are a light worker, a mystic, a healer, you know, someone who thinks outside the box, you're here for a reason, okay? And that is to shed light on what it is that you know. Now is not the time to be quiet about it. They're going to be, in effect, trying to restrict us even further, but I don't feel like it's not going this time, okay? For some of us, it didn't work the first time, but I feel a lot more people with all of the information out there. Please, my God, please do not comply. Do not comply. Do not mask your face. Do not inject yourself with God knows what, okay? Wow. He knows what. Okay, we've been dealing with a very, very dark energy. This is nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. This has been going on since the beginning of time, since one man decided to control another for profit or gain. This isn't our natural way of life, okay? I notice my table keeps getting light and dark, it looks like. Dark to light. I don't know if that's showing up in the video, so I'll be very curious about that. So let's get into it, guys. Again, it's overwhelming. I've been into these deep dives for many years now. And I just don't want anything happening with my channel, but you know, whatever, it's important. So let's get to it. Spirit, angels, and guides, I call in the divine. What do you have for the collective, Spirit? For those drawn to this message, those need to hear messages about the 17th and the 23rd. What can you tell us? What is coming out? I feel like there's a major shift. You guys could be feeling this as well, especially if you're intuitive, empath, you feel energy, which all of our gifts are coming online right now. So the woo-woo could be facing you right now. Embrace it, okay? Don't be, you know, your heart knows. Your soul knows you are being guided. Tell me about this chatter with the birds for the 17th, Spirit. What does this represent for the collective? King of Cups. I'm noticing Saturn, which is in retrograde in Pisces, okay? And this is Pisces energy, can be King of Cups. I feel like, you know, Saturn is the Lord of Karma. Saturn, I feel like, wow. We are definitely becoming a more emotionally stable as a collective. I feel like things are being revealed. Saturn, it can be a difficult energy. It can be big government, right? It is structure though, after all. But being in retrograde in Pisces is the 12th house. There's the endings, closure. This is also the subconscious. Okay, I feel like we could be getting some information here about our resources. Give me one more. What's the King of Cups? With the birds. What's the King of Cups? Now also, if you are on the East Coast, okay, there are 3 storms, you know, probably directed and maybe, you know, contrived, but meeting up anyway on the East Coast, okay? I've been getting these dates of the 17th through the 23rd for quite some time. And I watched a video on these storms converging on the East Coast, literally spanning from Florida to Canada. So if you are on the East Coast, if you know anybody on the East Coast, please be checking in on them. Send good energy that way. As a collective, as a mass group of people, we can influence the energies around us with our own intentions. So make sure you are spreading love, okay? Tell me about the King of Cups. There's an energy of generosity here. And the Star, and hope, and healing. There's an energy of benevolence, okay? This could be people coming together, possibly around this storm. But there is definitely healing, yeah, and people coming together, okay? People opening up their hearts, beautiful. Healing, you can't make it up. Okay, so we have some very healing energy coming, and it feels like en masse, right? With the birds, there's chatter. It's a lot of people talking. Let's see. Let's get to the other cards, because I want to, tell me about, I kind of want them separate. Tell me about the park. What's the park, Spirit? Again, this has to do with something happening in the public. This could be public trials, my God. Guys, also what I want you to know is what's unfolding is more like revelation of the truth. Okay, this is not, there's no need to panic. Whatever's happened has already happened. It's just merely being disclosed at this time. This is, the apocalypse, right? Apocalypse just means lifting of the veil, uncovering something. What's the public park for, Spirit? What's the park? Eight of Wands. Yep, there is something some sort of public communication, lots of communication with the Eight of Wands and the Fool, the Star. I feel like people are going to be celebrating this, okay? This offers a new beginning for people. The Fool is very unencumbered energy, feeling innocent and free, feeling spontaneous, living without fear, okay? He is not afraid of anything. Every possibility exists for the Fool, okay? Every hope, every wish, every dream, in every community, there is healing and balance here, and stability and happiness. Beautiful. I feel like we're defending our ground at this point, okay, as a collective. What's the Eight of Wands in the park for the collective? What do they need to know? And the Four of Pentacles fell out in reverse. And I didn't claim any, taking reversals or not. So I usually just go ahead. I do take them, obviously. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is an energy of letting go, choosing a new path. There's information coming out. This could have to do with trials, possibly, that allows us to just free ourselves, okay, this is a miserly energy, the Four of Pentacles, okay? I feel like we have abundance coming. There will be communication of that, possibly as the result of people that did bad things, okay? To the sheep. I'm even seeing sheep. Oh, funny. I don't think I've ever even noticed that in this deck. But it opens up a new path here. Okay, we are getting clarity on traditions, belief systems, institutions, structures. Okay, and I feel like we're breaking out of that. Okay, it's been a long road, especially if you've been awake and aware for some time. I don't feel like a lot of people see this coming. But there's clarity coming on betrayals, on mind games. The Five of Swords is an energy of hostility, mind games, betrayal, someone wanting to win at all costs, willing to do the most, right? The Five of Swords is an energy of nobody wins in this game, okay? But we have the clarity now, and we're moving on from that, and it allows a giant release. It feels like even there's generosity coming here as well. If you've been feeling very tight around the wallet with the pentacle energy here, which who hasn't? I feel like there's going to be a major stress reliever on this new path. Tell me about the clouds, Spirit. So the clouds, again, this is a storm that is passing. Okay? There is a storm that is passing. It's an energy of a foreboding change, but these birds are moving off into that sunlight. There's a liberation from uncertainty here. Okay? And when I was talking about the Nuremberg, when the game of hope, which is what the Lenormand is based off of, this was that time period. There could also be secrets here about, there's something coming out that's been held back for some time, possibly about trials going on. I have looked into that pretty deeply myself. And this stuff can get pretty ugly, guys, so be careful what you research. If you have any questions, of course, drop me a line. I have more in my head than I want to. Tell me about the clouds, Spirit. What is this liberation from uncertainty? And we can see it here. We're releasing with this Four of Pentacles. What's the clouds for the collective on the 23rd? And we have the Knight of Swords. There is communication, truth, clarity. The Knight of Swords is an energy of, clear communication. It can be, hasty, but there's an energy of speed to this. This can be, he's holding that Ace of Swords, wow, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there will be some, that this information could leave them very confused, where they need to kind of retreat for a while. Okay, there's a choice here. To either see the light or to kind of just hang there and do nothing. I feel this is a big end to a lot of heartbreak and pain, whatever message is coming out here. Okay, we have the World, the magician. We're manifesting an end to the sacrifice here. Okay, we're turning our backs on anything that isn't truthful, we're turning our backs on the storm, and we're waiting for the possibilities here. Taking care of ourselves. This is creation itself with the Empress. She is the creatrix. She births new things. What's the Knight of Swords with the clouds? What's the Knight of Swords with the clouds? The Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. This changes everything. This is destined and fated, dude. What is happening? This is a cycle. Okay? Cycles around the sun. Everything is, time isn't linear. It is cyclical. Okay? I feel like there is definitely some illumination coming. Things are changing. The Hermit energy. This is Virgo energy. This is the season that we are currently in. We have Mercury in Virgo, the Sun and the Moon in Virgo. Actually, I'd have to check today. I don't know where the Moon is at today. I kind of want to think it is, actually. Anyway, yeah, I feel like people are shining a light on the truth here, okay? And they're cutting out any BS. We're following our intuition here, and we're going after new possibilities, and we're creating them with the Emperor. This is divine masculine, divine feminine energy going after what we love. We've been blindfolded here for too long, and we are definitely moving on with unconditional love, okay? This is shining a light within. This truth will shine a light within, okay? And it dramatically changes everything. It is divine timing here. I kind of want to clarify a couple cards, but I was trying to keep this a little short. Let me get a couple. See if we can get some more details. Spirit, angels, and guides, clear messages, please, for anyone who's watching this. Guys, I do thank you for being here. If you would support my channel, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell. If you like this type of reading, let me know. Yeah. I'm sending you all tons of love, okay? I go through ritual before I prepare for your reading, and we've got this, okay? Don't be afraid, okay? The clouds are parting here. I want to know more about that. What's this message with the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords, Spirit? This could be also, because the Knight of Swords can be aggressive energy as well. But I feel like, did I just see the sun? I love it. The sun to me is freedom, okay? It's being at one with the universe. The sun is about optimism, happiness, pleasure, realization, a good outcome, enthusiasm. It's the here and now, okay? Wow, with the Empress again and the Eight of Wands, the Tower. Wow, okay, look at that. So again, I feel like we have all been through it here, okay? We have the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Wands, and the Empress with the Sun and this news. I feel like it might feel destructive, okay, this news, but I feel like it lifts a veil, okay, whatever news that we have coming in. This is fast movement as well. And I feel like this is the collective here, that we've just been sick of struggling. And I feel like now is the time that the Tower falls. Okay, something has to be released so that we can move on. And here it is with the Wheel of Fortune. It even looks like she's holding the Wheel of Fortune. Over all of this confusion, I feel like we've had the strength to endure here. Endure a difficult ending. This will have to do, there will be some ending here. We did see that card with the coffin there as well. All right, Spirit, what else? What's being released with this Four of Pentacles? I thought another one flipped, but maybe not. And I have the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? So if we have, if our willpower has been stuck, we've just felt bound, not not having clear sight, not knowing where to go. This could be the public as a whole. That's being released. Okay, there's a lot of mental stuckness here that is just being released. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune for the collective for the 23rd? What's this change? Queen of Pentacles. She is very nurturing, very stable, very caring. And the Six of Pentacles. There will be a bit, and we have the Six of Pentacles over here as well. There will definitely be, I feel like we're not expecting the goodness that is coming to us, okay? There's an energy of generosity, of balance. So I feel like it's going to be important to balance yourself emotionally at this time, especially like at the beginning. I noticed those dates that I was getting also. I never knew until I looked at it on the calendar that it's an actual week, okay? It's Sunday through Saturday, I believe. Where was I? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of chatter about something that brings balance, equity, equality. The Six of Pentacles is being generous. And it has to do with our stability. What else? What's the Eight of Wands? We have, oh gosh. We have the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Swords. And then we have the King of Cups over here. There's definitely communication that offers new emotional potential. With the Knight of Pentacles, this took a really long time. Slow moving energy. I feel like there's an energy about keeping your eyes open about what communication comes toward you as well. Okay, listen to your intuition. The King of Cups is very intuitive, and I'm being drawn to the eye, and this Ace of Cups is our third eye. What's this King of Cups over here, Spirit? The Four of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Again, I feel like we're not expecting this. Okay? There could be some conflict about this offer, whatever comes in through social media here, or, I feel like there will be people talking about something. You might be completely like, oh yeah, that's not happening, okay? You may be conflicted. About which way to go. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Devil. Empress, Seven of Swords, wow. And the Emperor. I feel like whatever has been shady, not trustworthy, there's an energy of assessment that we'll all be going through, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles. Or whether or not we should trust what's being given to us. I feel like we'll be seeking the details, seeking the truth, because the collective here is recognizing something extremely toxic and evil that has stood between us. And I'm not taking these as male and female. I'm taking them as the collective as a whole. So this is us and other people, or vice versa, whoever you are, right? This is the collective being divided by very dark energies, okay, that have sought to deceive us, get away with something, confuse us. Give me the Hermit, Spirit, because I feel like the Hermit is where we introspect, look deep within, find out what it is that, shed some light on something and be willing to cut that crap the heck out so that we can birth a new beginning here. We're following our intuition with the High Priestess, okay? And the Emperor, we're taking action and initiative, okay? To go forward from a heart space that is open. I feel like we're seeing through the lies. Give me the Hermit. And the Chariot, Cancer energy. This is victoriously moving on. We're seeing through the lies. We are letting them go, dropping the burdens that have been placed upon us and moving on, okay? Beautiful. This is what I have for you, collective. I hope this helped you. If it resonated, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, no matter how weird, I follow a lot. I've been studying a lot of different things for quite some time, and I'll probably be doing videos on those. So anyway, I am sending you tons and tons of love. Please take the best care of you. Don't be fearing the 23rd. I have seen videos since I was getting those dates. Recently, I've seen some videos of there being some predictive programming in movies. If you look up 923 on YouTube, I'm sure you'll get a handful of them. If you can't find anything, comment below. I'll find one for you and add it. So anyway, this is what I have for you. Just beware. You don't have anything to worry about, okay? If you've done the inner work, you see clearly here, things are clearing up. This is divine timing for us to be victorious. I'm sending you tons and tons of love. Take the best care of you. Until next time.